Hey guys, NCS Fan 001 here, welcoming you to part number 38 of Let's Play Destroy All Humans 2 on the PS4 to 100%. Last time, we started out on Solaris. We cleared out some landing zones. There are no data cores here, by the way, so we haven't collected all the collectibles yet. Obviously, we'll be doing that until probably next video, but we cleared out some landing zones and the first story mission of the game. Oh, and we hit on Natalia again, and she apparently thought it was pathetic. So, what does this art doodle statue say?
To dwell on this barren satellite, I would have given them rocks for lungs. Did I? Palpably not. They dishonor my will, which is always so unmistakably unambiguous. Therefore, smite them down.
Which we've already done.
A god like a lovely blood sacrifice. Nice smiting, my son. Landing zone activated.
Alright, so we got that landing zone activated. There's still one more landing zone in the area, though, but it will not be activated until after we complete the final mission of the game. So you can see that literally like a third of the collectibles in this area are all gathered around the central base area. Actually, probably more like half of them, which is good. It's going to make the collectathon probably go a little bit easier, or at least a little bit faster. Anyway, let's go ahead and start the second story mission of Solaris. I am intending to get through both the second and third side missions here, or story missions here. I don't know why I keep saying side missions. I'm intending to get through the second and third ones.
No time for chit-chat.
Let's get down to business. What's going on,
I need
anyway?
some serious intel on Moonbase Solaris.
Right. Moonbase Solaris consists of two primary areas, the Blisk Base and the Cosmonaut Base. Like two lobes of the same twisted mind.
Let's ask about both of them.
Okay, what do we know about the Blisk, aside from their ugliness?
They are indeed a most repulsive race, and incredibly vicious. Further, they treat their workers very badly and have offensively short tempers.
Any resemblance to present company is completely coincidental.
Okay, I assume that was them joking about their developer or something, but I don't know. Ridicule Pox for the millionth time.
You know, Pox, you got a pretty cushy job here. I do all the fighting while you just sit around eating bonbons.
In case you hadn't noticed, I have no body!
And nobody cares for you. Get it, Pox?
I love you.
That's great. That's just great.
Okay, what about the cosmonauts?
Well, they're just humans, of course, albeit the cream of Soviet citizenry. They think their leaders here represent some sort of shadowy Kremlin cabal. Of course, the Blisk have been playing them like puppets, not that they realize it. They're so proud. If they knew how the Blisk were using them, they'd be furious!
Alright, so our goal is going to be to demolish the alliance between the Blisk and the Cosmonauts.
The Cosmonauts a little wake-up call.
Not a bad idea. A crowd seems to be assembling in the Cosmonaut base. Why don't you check it out? I think it's time the puppets met their masters,
Okay, I got it. Turn the Cosmonauts against the Blisk. This is gonna be fun.
A nice thing about this area, it's like you saw there how Cosmonaut Base was highlighted because he told us where to go. It's nice because this area is much more linear in terms of like what you have to do in the story missions. It's much more straightforward, so it's often a lot easier to figure out everything you have to do. Very different from the rest of the game, actually, because it's really the only area like that. You don't have to go around scanning people in this game for the most part. In this area, excuse me. Obviously, you do it a lot in the rest of the game. So, this is the City Dome. I assume this is where everyone lives at. Could be worse, but it looks terrible anyway, so I wouldn't want to live here. Here we have the meeting room. So, we're going to go up on stage and give a speech. Actually, that's not what we're going to do, but we're going to go ahead and try. Try being patriotic.
Greetings, fellow children of the glorious workers' revolution.
Be getting lost. We are waiting to hear from Comrade Cosmonaut Leonid.
So you actually have to do that to progress the mission. You have to try to speak. So apparently they're waiting for a specific cosmonaut. And I love how that's in English. Power Dome is in English. So we can't really do anything just yet. I guess this is some kind of nuclear reactor, probably. And now we're going to head to the biodome where they grow all the food and make all the oxygen. And we need to find Comrade Cosmonaut Leonid. Hello, Leonid. Do svidania, dead Cosmonautka. I don't know where I was trying to say with that. It's funny though, we look exactly the same as this guy, so it really shouldn't have mattered much. So this mission is actually completely dialogue intensive. It's another one of those few missions in this game, also compared to the first game, where you have to do some dialogue and convince people of what needs to be done. Basically, you need to convince people. Not too many of them in the game, but this is one of them. And it's got some hilarious dialogue.
Is this thing on?
So, we're going to make a speech.
Good day, comrades.
Comrade Cosmonaut Leonid, why we have to working such long hours at hard labor?
Because it's a communist country and they can do whatever the hell they want because they're communist.
Good question. The Blisk have you guys working way too hard. And you know what? It's time we did something.
I agree. Let's do something about it.
Ugh, Leonid is right. Bliskovics have taken advantage of our good natures. But Leonid, why we have to leaving beloved country and coming to this hellhole? Da is being worse than Verkhoyansk in February.
So basically a lot of this is going to be blaming the Blisk and Milenkov. That's going to be your typical objectives here. So we're going to impeach the Blisk.
That's what I'm saying. No air, no chicks. This place sucks, and it's all the Blisk's fault.
It's true. Leonid is saying what we're all thinking. But Leonid, why we are never seeing beloved Premier Milenkov anymore? Da, he used to be flying up frequently for surprise holiday photo ops. Ah, mission accomplished. That must be a good one.
So with this one, we want to shift their anger to Milenkov, like I was saying.
Milenkov, he's kind of busy. You know, partying in the Mediterranean, on his 50-foot yacht, with the Dallas Cowpoke cheerleaders.
Dallas Cowpoke cheerleaders? You're yanking with my chain. While we are being stuck in unisex moon base? Pistons. But comrade, why we are not being allowed in the area northeast of here? Da, what are you having to hide?
That's hilarious. The Dallas Cowpoke cheerleaders? This one I don't remember. I'm 99% sure it's this first one.
Because Milenkov thinks you're too drunk and stupid to go over there without getting lost, that's why.
Drunk? Okay. But stupid? Why, that's sopa. We can no
This
longer be
is not
trusting
good
Premier
for
Oh, it
Milenkov.
ain't just Milenkov, kids. The Blisk think you're a bunch of morons, too.
Bliskovics also? But they are always telling us Soviet Union will be ruling world. Leonid, what evidence you are having?
They can't talk though, can they? Think of something fast.
Evidence! They're controlling your minds!
I am thinking Comrade Cosmonaut Leonid is drinking too much Revelade.
Let's come up with another reason.
They've taken over your entire government!
Comrade Leonid is perhaps watching too much American television.
I want to say this is the hilarious one.
They're giant
No, it's not.
freaking lobsters from outer freaking space!
We are seeing long-term psychological effects of space travel. Poor Leonid.
The first thing that comes to mind.
They're taking away your vodka!
It's on now, bitch!
This is being outrage. Anything else can be endured if we are having vodka. Without vodka, Russia would have been demolished years ago. This will not be standing. There is being no such thing as free lunch, Bliskeviks.
Yeah, give me vodka or give me death.
Da!
I actually really like vodka, so I'd be a little bit pissed off too. It's my favorite kind of liquor.
Yeah, so what does this mean for the Bliskeviks?
Bad news for the Bliskeviks.
That's the spirit. Now get out there, find the Blisk, and kill them Krabbies dead.
For Vodka!
For Vodka! God, I love that. That's like hilarious. That's one of the best dialogues in the entire game. That's freaking hilarious. Oh, we got a cutscene. So, we have turned the Blisk and the Soviets against each other. And I'll be, we can't go that way, but I will be muting this section because it's playing some music here, so obviously can't risk the copyright. She's such a lovely sunny day. Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. I don't even know what I'm saying. Anyway, so we have now started a little revolution here. I'd be a little pissed off too, because I like vodka actually. It's by far my favorite type of liquor. Tequila makes me sick. Well, it made me sick the one time I actually drank it for shots, which was also the very first time I ever got drunk, so that could be a big part of it. Oh, that's annoying. It's glitched. Okay, so I guess we're going out this way. Or it's just going to glitch me there, too. But yeah, I like vodka. It's my favorite liquor. Although I generally drink beer, not liquor. But anyway, yeah, so we have turned the Blisk and the cosmonauts against each other in a very hilarious set of dialogue. It's on now, bitches! They done took away your vodka! If without vodka, the Soviet Union would have collapsed 200 years ago, or democratic or whatever. That's hilarious. And we're out. We're safe. So, hilarious mission, but pretty easy overall as long as you know what dialogue to pick. So, yeah, that is 1/3 of the Solaris area completed now, at least for story missions. And the cosmonauts are going to continue fighting the Blisk, though I want to say maybe if you leave the area and come back, they all, like, start getting along again or something. But now we can use that chaos to our advantage and head out to the next story mission while they're all fighting among one another. Infected humans are also joining the fight. Rather, the cosmonauts win because they're much easier to kill than the Blisk warriors are, and they're much... Actually, no, I wouldn't say they're much less dangerous because they can actually do a lot of damage to you because of those laser gun thingies that they all have. And some of them have explosives, so you have to be kind of careful about that. So now, to finish off this video, we're going to be doing the 3rd story mission of the area, which is actually very critical to story-related elements of the game. It's going to explain a lot. So may not be talking as much because we want to know exactly what's going on with the game. We're going to learn quite a bit here. The 4th mission is hilarious too. I really like the dialogue there too, so excited for that one as well. This is the mission that's going to make the last Fear cell available too, so good to know.
Well?
We have... Let's just complain about the plan.
Okay, Pox. I've cut off the source of the Blisk's radiation, demolished the Blisk Cosmonaut Alliance, and basically provoked an all-out war around Solaris. I say it's time we take this fight to the Krabbies themselves.
I think you're right.
Wow, we're actually right for once.
You do?
I do. And I even have an ace up our sleeve to destroy the Blisk once and for all.
Oh, that's annoying. What's the really loud, annoying
What
sound?
the hell is that?
Oh no! That's the launch sequence alert! The Blisk are launching their weapon!
Well, maybe it's not so bad.
Dream on! Those sadists are incapable of anything less than full-scale annihilation!
Let's freak out. I want to say that's funnier.
Holy crap!
Holy crap, all this work, hours of gameplay, and you're telling me we failed?
I'm afraid so, Crypto. Once it's started, there's no way to stop it. Oh, we're doomed! We'll never get that pure DNA back to the homeworld now! Our race will clone itself right into the genetic trash bin of history. Oh, tragedy!
Unless...
If we overload the laser guidance system, the weapon might veer off target.
Laser guidance system? What laser guidance system?
The dishes, Crypto! Overload the dishes!
Let's do it, and we better hurry.
Do the dishes, protect the Earth, save the Furon DNA. Got it. Man, whatever happened to destroying all humans?
Let this be a lesson to you, Crypto. The best laid plans can be derailed by an unexpected case of the crabs! Now go!
Okay, well, crabs isn't that serious of an STD, I don't believe. I don't think it is. I want to say it's like one of the easiest ones to treat. Never had one. Never had an STD, so I don't know exactly. Anyway, we have to disable this energy door. So to do so, go up there, have him talk to you.
You'll have to find a way to shut it down. I expect you can think of something.
What we're going to need to do here is you're going to want to get him a saucer. This is the easier way to do this. And we need to disable some dish array areas over here. These things. This is much easier done in the saucer. You can do it from the ground, but it's going to be much more challenging. So that's one down. And it's going to mark the rest of them on the map. Awesome. That's two down. Unfortunately, you get a cutscene every time you destroy one for some reason, which makes, like, absolutely no sense. Third one, which I'm consistently missing. Alright, that's three down, just one more to go. So yeah, this mission isn't all that long, but it does have a lot of story to it. So basically what's happening is, since the dialogue didn't work in the previous video at that one point, basically the Blisk and the Soviets are planning to bombard Earth with various radioactive spores for some currently unknown reason. That should be explained a little bit in this video, though. Okay, it is disabled. Awesome. I am going to get into this and heal. Should be much better off now. Okay, we got that done, so we're gonna go ahead and land and head on inside. We don't have much time. We need to stop the crabbies now before it's too late. We don't want Earth being turned to a giant radioactive wasteland, and those are the guys with bazookas. Those are the most dangerous enemies. They can one-hit kill you, so not good. I'm lobbing a gas throw because I've died in this room before, so because of that.
Perhaps if you cross the beams. Oh no, wait. That would be bad.
Crossing the beams. That's not good.
On the whole good-bad thing.
Try to imagine
Gastro, will you just take everything out for me?
And every molecule in your body exploding at this
Okay, we're good now.
Total protonic reversal.
Right. That's
okay
bad.
then.
Got it.
Core temperature 45%.
There's no use for it.
Oh crap, that's gonna explode on me. Get away from it.
Risk.
That could have been very bad.
Cross the beams. Cross them for
Cross
all
the
your
beams.
You asked for it.
That's three down. Okay, there is a fear attack cell in there. Don't worry, you can get back in here if you don't get it now, so it's not missable or anything. Just, we're gonna save it obviously for the collectible video. And let's get the last one to cross. And we did it. The reactor's overreacting! Get out of there, Crypto!
This thing is going to be exploding any second!
Hello, Milenkov. What is being problem, Milenkov?
Well, Cryptosporidium, once again you showed unexpected pluck. You've stopped my weapon launching. Pity, really. We had such glorious renovation plans for that pathetic little planet. But no matter. You've nearly staved off the inevitable. You can't fight progress, Furon.
We have to go through all 3 dialogue options anyway.
Get this through your monkey brain, Milenkov. We own that planet, and there's not a damn thing that you or your Rusky pals can do about it.
Such bluster, such overconfidence, yet still you can't see the big picture. I wonder, would you feel so arrogant if you knew the full scope of our fiendish master plan?
What is your fiendish master plan? Well, we have to go through all the dialogue to learn what it is.
Millie, I'm gonna probe you so hard, you're gonna be wearing diapers for a month.
I already take a weekly hike, Olonik, but thank you for the offer. On the other hand, I wonder, would you be so bold if you knew our devilish master
What is your devilish
plan?
master plan?
You two-bit tin-horn petty tyrant, I fart bigger than you. You think just because you can keep a few depressed peasants in line, you can go toe-to-toe with me? I'm the king of the world! The master of disaster! The baddest dude in the whole damn town! King Kong ain't got nothing on me!
King Kong died, Cryptosporidium. I wonder, would you be so sure of yourself if you knew our fiendish master plan?
Okay, ask about the damn plan.
Jeez, you guys just gotta have your monologues, don't you? Okay, I give. What's your damn master plan? Let me guess, you and the Blisk are gonna spread those spores and enslave humanity. Commies and crabbies, a match made in heaven.
Small minds, no imagination. It's nothing so mundane. We don't give a damn about humanity, Cryptosporidium. What we want from Earth is the same thing you want. Survival.
So the crabbies want a new crib. What's wrong with Mars?
Mars is a desert, an acid wasteland. You furons saw to that. But Earth is 3/5 water. All it lacks is massive radioactivity to become a new Eden, an irradiated ocean paradise for Blisk.
But what about the Russians? Your people can't live in that.
My people? Oh, you really aren't very bright, are you? Why do you think we've waged Cold War? Encouraged the buildup of nuclear arms? Good God, what sane human would pursue such obvious suicide? 1908, Blisk warship crashes. 1917, October Revolution. Do the math! You, of all creatures, should know. Aliens walk among us. Da?
You're not suggesting...
Suggesting. I'm telling you. Lenin, Stalin, Khrushchev.
Trotsky?
Please, don't be ridiculous. It helped that Russian is so close to Bliskish. No coincidence, of course. The Furons aren't the only race who ever used Earth for shore-live. Face it, Cryptosporidium. You Furons have been out-schemed. The history of the Soviet Union is the history of Blisk on Earth. The loss of our spores is a blow, but in the end it makes no difference. Soon, Earth will be ours. No more humans, no more Furon DNA. And there's not a goddamn thing you can do about it. Lestrovia Cryptosporidium.
Well then, guys. Oh. Let's get out of here before it, like, explodes or something. Well then, guys. That was a very, very interesting mission. So basically, we found out a lot about the backstory of this game, that the Blisk have been on Earth since the 1908 Tunguska incident and have been controlling the Soviet Union ever since. They are going to bombard the Earth with the radioactive spores and such to make a new paradise for the Blisk and basically eliminate what's left of all of humanity, excuse me, not what's left of them, as well as basically make it so the Furons are completely screwed. So, that's not something that we want to have. We cannot let that happen, despite Crypto's less than happy view of humans. I don't know where I was going quite with that. So, we do not want that to happen. We gotta keep Earth safe so that we can get our pure Furon DNA. So, what we were going to do next time, now that it's now available to us, we are going to be collecting the last collectibles in the game, the last 50 items. So, that is going to be next video. And then after that, we're going to have a short video covering the third to last story mission. And then we set off to the final 2 story missions and then the final odd job. So, I'm going to try to get a Gastro because we desperately need one for the next mission or we're going to be screwed. Trust me on that one. And I'll see you guys next time.